Two, it's your boy Trevor back again on this video. And yes, you see the title of the video. This my first whale video on the channel. Now these are my favorite videos because it's fun to like gauge the concept, like what could happen, the ripple effects of this move, like how would this impact the league in 5 years. I like to explore videos like this because it's fun to listen to while I'm like playing my career stuff. So yeah, we going to get into it. What if Kevin Garnett went to the Lakers? Now, we all know who Kevin Garnett is. Like Kevin Garnett, he started out, he came out of high school, started out as a small forward. Then Flip Saunders, he got there, put him in power forward. His career took off ever since then. Then we saw the rise of Kevin Garnett. Now, the thing about Kevin Garnett is he had the worst front office of all time. Even worse than what Dame is dealing with now. Way worse than Dame. Like, they would do good moves, then undo those good moves like a year or two after. That's what the theme with the team was when Kevin Garnett was there. They had a 20-point scorer in Tom Gugliotta. I think I pronounced the name right. He was a 20-point scorer. They mishandled him somehow, some way. He said he wasn't going to resign there. He went to the Suns. Okay. So after that, they get Terrell Brandon and Chauncey Billups. They ended up with both of them. Now, I can understand getting rid of Terrell Brandon because he was injury prone. He was past it. And matter of fact, I think that was part of his last season in the NBA. So yeah, that was a good move. So Chauncey Billups, I do not understand though. This was a young guard that came from a struggling situation in Boston because him and Rick Pitino didn't get into it because Rick Pitino always was trying to control what Chauncey Billups would do. Like Chauncey Billups would have to look over his shoulder every time he played. He had to look to the sidelines to get caught. Chauncey Billups, I'm glad Chauncey Billups got away from this situation because it was toxic young guard to even go through that. So yeah, the fact that the Timberwolves didn't like take care of Chauncey Billups and re-sign him is very interesting to me because Chauncey Billups led a team to the finals and won. And guess what? During his time with Detroit, he went to like four Eastern Conference Finals, 4 or 5, like from 01 to like 06, 08. Like around that time period, he was I said 01. 04 to like 08, he was constantly in the Eastern Conference Finals. But the Timberwolves got rid of that guard for no reason at all. They had Latrell Sprewell. They didn't re-sign him. They had Stephon Marbury. They didn't re-sign him. They had Terrell Brandon. Oh, well, I already said Terrell Brandon. They had Wally Zerbiak. Like, dog, they had talent. Then they do that dumb stuff when they tried to sign the dude, like a handshake deal. That failed. They got caught and lost draft picks. So they couldn't upgrade the team. The Timberwolves was such a mess that Kevin Garnett friends had to intervene and say, you got to get out this situation and you need to find some way. Because guess what? Chauncey Billups, who he played with and gained a good connection when they got rid of him. Remember, right? Chauncey Billups and Ty Lue. Ty Lue and Chauncey Billups, we all know they had a great relationship. Then Kevin Garnett, he was friends with Chauncey Billups, and basically he became a mutual friend of Ty Lue. It was working out in LA, wherever. So they told him, like, you gotta get out this situation, bro. You need to find somewhere where you can be able to win championships. So Kevin Garnett, he said, okay, let me think about this. So the GM gave him options to go elsewhere. They gave him an option. So here's what Kevin Garnett had to say on who he had to choose between.
We were going after you for a whole package, and you were supposed to come complete us as our centerpiece to our crazy ass team. Did you ever hear that?
Yeah, I heard about y'all, man.
Ooh.
Hold on. Look. Okay. So we've been talking about this for years.
We spoke on this all the time. We didn't know if you knew about
heard it. Like when we heard it on the team, we was tripping.
Like KG?
Send anybody, man. KG, send the whole team, the coach, anybody. We need KG.
Listen,
We never know you knew about
I
it.
looked at it like this. I was like, man, I got one chance at this show, right?
I ain't mad at it.
I had Oakland, I had Phoenix, I had the Lakers, and I had the Celtics. And I'm just being honest with everybody. I wanted to link with Kobe because Kobe and I had like a.
How can you not?
Listen to me. Kobe and I had like a different connect. Like when Kobe and Shaq went on they little thing, a lot of people went with Shaq. A lot of people didn't even fuck with Kobe. You know, Kobe, whatever. I'm one of the very few that just stayed with him. And just, I was a neutral guy anyway. I show everybody love. You know what I'm
Kobe
saying?
loved dogs.
But Kobe respect
Yeah.
dogs. like real cat star. If you ever notice, he never really got into it with somebody that he really respected. You know what I'm saying? Like I watched when you and him went at it, and you threw the ball, he flinched. It was a form of respect there that they was talking. Nobody noticed, but they was talking simultaneously. Like, nigga, I wish you would hit me with this ball. You got more respect than me than that. So him and Matt I already knew that, but players know this.
Yeah.
And then you already know who I'm. If we get into it and we get the tech, it's verbal. If we bumping, I'm already knowing what he's saying to me without even talking. So that's how
That's
we
some
used
real
to.
shit. People don't
Real
know
shit.
that.
Like
That's some real
not even
shit.
thinking. That's how players actually was talking and dealing with each other. So whenever I would watch him get into it with somebody and he actually would get into it, it was either because he didn't respect them and it went like that, or he respected them and it went a whole nother way.
Yeah, the people don't know. That's how, like, when we got into it in 2010, the ball fake shit, like, he was the first person to call me free agency. Like, yo, you want to come be a Laker? Anyone crazy enough to fuck with me is crazy enough. And he went and got Ron the year before when Ron was in Houston. He's like, I'm tired of wrestling with you crazy motherfuckers. Come fuck with me.
Well, I tried to link with him and I couldn't get him on the line. And people was like, yo, man, shit, man, let's do what you gonna do, shit.
So yeah, y'all heard the man. That man had the Lakers on his list as the number one option on the list. He had basically Boston next, then Phoenix, then Golden State. So, and the reason why Kobe didn't pick up the line, see, you know, he was like big in China. Like he always go to China to, you know, promote his brand. Like the Nike brand was very strong, so he went over there. He didn't have too much connection. That's what he told KG. So yeah, that move didn't go through. But we're going to explore if that move will went down. So, boom. Kevin Garnett, Kobe Bryant, they link up. He said, okay, I want you to be here. Okay. So Kevin Garnett tell the Timberwolves I want to go to LA. Now, the trade package that was rumored was like Andrew Bynum and Lamar Odom. Okay, so if that and a couple picks, of course, because they not finna give up Kevin Garnett for free. So they gave up a couple picks, Lamar Odom and Andrew Bynum. Now, the reason why this move would be a slam dunk move, in my opinion, Andrew Bynum, like his injury prone and this lack of work ethic and like motivation and drive, that was apparent early on. They the Lakers saw this. They tried to accommodate Andrew Bynum, and it looked like it wasn't working at all. So you get rid of that situation. Now Lamar Odom would probably be the bigger hit of the two because Lamar Odom provide depth at the forward spot that the Lakers desperately needed. He was a good connector, especially in the triangle offense. Then yeah, he was one of the best scorers at his size during that time. Best and great six man. But it's crazy that this didn't go through. So we go through Avenue. This move went through. Okay, and mind you, Kobe Bryant during this time, even before this next move I'm about to talk about, they was at a 50 to 55 win pace during that time. I think they was like 29-16 or something like that, 29-13. So go on. With Kevin Garnett, Kobe Bryant, they team up out the gate and they just win like crazy. And now we get another situation where they can upgrade at the center spot now. Now the move that actually did happen, February 1st, 2008, was the Paul Gasol move, and they only had to get rid of Kwame Brown, the rights to Marc Gasol, and a couple future first round picks. Boom. So now you have a lineup of Derek Fisher, Kobe Bryant, Luke Walton, Garnett, and Gasol. Now, yeah, the bench is very questionable, like Jordan Farmer, Ryan Turioff. Um, I'm blanking on who else was going on the roster. But the bench, yes, it's questionable. No doubt, the bench is very questionable. And then during the trade deadline, you add more pieces to the bench. You try to see who's going to be out there. Then we go on. Now, mind you, the Lakers with KG and Kobe, they was like winning at certain levels. They was like, let's say 30 and like 18. 30 around there, 30 and 8. Like they was at like a 60 win pace. And then they picked up Gasol and boom, they just took off. Now, they ultimately finished the regular season 65-17. So right around right around that area, it was a 65 win team. Number one seed, of course, because in real life they was number one seed at 57 wins. So we go on to the playoffs. Like, no team can stop the front court duo of KG and Gasol. KG playmaking is on a whole nother level. Gasol playmaking at a whole nother level. They both fit the triangle offense. Garnett can operate at the box, the free throw line area. He can. And then Kobe Bryant, he's one of the best cutters in the league. The way he worked off Gasol in real life. Imagine him working off Garnett when Garnett have to switch to the center spot because, the depth at the center spot wasn't good. Like I just said, it was Ryan Turioff. And the Lakers ultimately win the championship. Now, it's easy for me to say this, but let's go ahead and see what would that look like in 2K.
So, sorry I skipped through the regular season. They ended up going 62-20, so around the same area. So, yeah, in the first round, the Lakers played the Timberwolves 4-1, just got them out the way, gentleman sweep. So, we're going to sail through the Sun series. Okay, Lakers win game 1-2. Okay, they win game 3, 3-0, just like the Timberwolves series. Oh, they just completely swept them. Now we in the finals. Now we playing against the Wizards. So let's see how we do against the Wizards. Okay, game 1, Lakers. Game 2, Lakers. Game 3, the Wizards. Oh, game 4, the Lakers. Okay, the Wizards trying to come back. Oh, snap. We got game 7 on our hands. And the Lakers will end up winning the championship. Now, look at these box scores. Now, Kevin Garnett, he ended up winning Finals MVP. Like, he had a great series. 31-12, 6 assists, 1 steal, 1 block. This is an all-time great performance from an all-time great player. So, go ahead and look at the box scores. Now, look at game 7. Now, I'm going to go back for game 1 and start from game 1, game 7. But, dog, this stat line is crazy. So, here's game 1, 34-9-6. Kevin Garnett had 26, 10, and 5. That's not too crazy. And Kobe had 3 turnovers. I can't get out. Michael Jordan, you see, I started from 03, 04, by the way, because, yeah, it was a hassle. And Kobe Bryant right here, he had 42, 4, and 7 on 50% shooting. That's pretty impressive. And Garnett had a 2020 almost triple-double. That's insane. And Garnett followed that with a 47-13 performance. 4 assists, 2 steals, 4 blocks. Dog. And Gasol had 20 and Kobe had off game at, 17-10. For his standards, probably off game. So, yeah, MJ had 18, Stackhouse had 32. And, yeah, this man Garnett almost had a triple-double again, 27-10. Kobe had 42. What is that, 8, 6, and 3? That's crazy. We go into the following game. Garnett had 24. Kobe had 34. No, Garnett had 34. Kobe had 24. Garnett had 34 and 12, 5. Kobe had a decent rebound assistant game. Then we go to game 7 with Kobe had. And then we go to Kobe Bryant where he had 35, 5, 6, 4, and 3 blocks. That meant Garnett had 30 and 13 game. And then Garnett ended up winning the Finals MVP. That's crazy. And that's probably what happened if Garnett ultimately would teamed up with Kobe. So yeah, if you guys like this video, like, comment, subscribe. Let me know if you guys want more of these type videos. And this is your boy Trail, and I'm out.